What's up, gamers? We're back. It's been a bit. Lots happened. I got a new job. Um, got sick. Had COVID. So it's been quite a bit. Let me connect the treadmill real quick. It's connected. I just started it. And then we're good to go, dude. It's been a bit, but I'm ready to be back at the treadmill, dude. It feels so good to be back on. Okay, we are Gucci Gang. I was doing some sailing last. Um, 1 second. I actually need to move the treadmill. Okay. Cool. Start the treadmill through Runelight. Okay. Um, so I remember I wanted to get like a couple more quest points because um if I can get 5 more quest points, that's Barrow's gloves for that's Barrow's gloves on the account. I can finish recipe for disaster. Let me check. Let me check real quick to make sure that I'm recording. Yes, we're good. Okay. But yeah, I'd like to get a couple quests done. Um, so I can do recipe for disaster. One of them that I wanted to do was Taibo One-Eye Trio, because that will let me fish Karambwans. Um, I need a spear. I think maybe I go kill hobgoblins for that. I also need an agility potion. I can't remember what herb gives me that. Oh, I need to pull up my chat. Sorry if I've missed that. Hey, Statsby, how's it going, dude? It's going. How are you, dude? Started a new job? Dude, it's pretty cushy. It's really nice. Chat. Let's see. Platforms. YouTube. Chat. There we go. Okay. I think the chat is not in the videos. Yeah, dude, it's sick. It's so nice. So much better than my old job. One second. I need to stop the treadmill and... Yeah, let's go, dude. Fang's huge. Fang is big. It's such a big upgrade for any account. Okay. I need to add the chat box to... For some reason, my OBS doesn't have the chat box anymore. There it is. There we go. Still here until ring at least. Doing runs whenever I can get people on to do it with. Ooh, actually, that's super tempting. I'm not gonna lie. Because Because that I still need prayer scrolls on my iron. Hello? There we go. Yo, Bobby! Bob the Bear, what's up? Okay, I need to go kill hobgoblins for an iron spear real quick. After that, I need an agility potion, so we'll run up to Tree Gnome Stronghold to get the legs. We need a small fishing net. Let me check the inventory real quick. Dude, we're big chillin'. We're big chillin'. I'm doing good. I've been real busy the last little bit with the holidays, and then wife got sick with the COVID. That sucked. And I started a new job last week, and got sick Sunday morning. So I tried so hard. I was like, I'm not gonna get sick. I'm doing so good. Saturday I was like, let's go, going to bed early. Woke up Sunday, sick. So first week at work, showed up sick, and I was like, can't call in sick, but yeah, holidays were great. Sliced banana or a knife. Any logs to make a fire and a raw karamblan. I'm gonna open the wiki, make sure these guys drop the iron spear. They do. It's 1 in 64 for an iron and 1 in 64 for a steel. Best way to get your magic from 44 to 55? Huh. Have you done like all the quests? Like Tree Gnome Village and what's the other one? The Grand Tree, I think it's called. Those give you a ton of magic XP. It's like 17,000, something like that. Um, Other than that, I don't know, dude. Like money on an early iron is hard. Pre high alch, it's a bit rough. I think I did Guardians of the Rift for runes early, but then just ditched it and started buying them anyway, so it didn't matter. I don't know, I'm trying to think. I mean, like if you have a high enough crafting, you can do that for money. I think cutting gems in Varlamore is like 100k an hour. Been G'ing my runes. Oh, let me think of some. There's like plenty of as long as you. I don't actually know the strategy for non-irons. Superheat? Yeah, maybe. I think it just depends on how much money you want to burn on it. Superheat's probably pretty quick, especially if you have the. I'm still playing with an iron mindset, TH. The only time. Members, GIM. Yeah. Yeah, my main iron is a group iron. But my friends all left before winter taught. It's the single friend, but yeah, it was not long life there, so I treat it as if it's just a normal iron. Like I have done everything solo. That friend left for whatchamacallit? Star Citizen. Has not been on RuneScape since. Spent a couple brand on Star Citizen. Can I buy an iron spear? I'm sure I can somewhere, right? Yeah, I can just buy one in Varlamore. I'm not gonna kill more hobgoblins for this. Can buy it in Civita Illifortis to the east. No, west, northwest, over here. I think this is the shop. Fortis Blacksmith. Cool. Spear acquired. Now I need a mortar and pestle hammer, agility potion. Let me Google agility potion real quick. Toad legs to a toad flax. That might actually be a little hard to get. I don't think I have any planted. I do actually, in Falador and Catherby. Using the nature runes to superheat. Hopefully you got the good money. Because I feel like training any skill is expensive, but I mean at least you make some of your money back on superheat, right? Okay, Falador. Hammer. Gonna go get my mortar and pestle. Winter top money. Heck yeah, dude. I couldn't bring myself to do winter tot on this account. Just because I feel like it's what everyone does right at the start of an account, which is like there's nothing wrong with that. But for like content account, I didn't want to spend hours at winter tot, especially on the treadmill. Like it would have been fine. It would have been. I really do want to go there when I get the fletching knife. I want to try that out. It seems like it's gonna be cracked, but I also want to, before I end stream tonight, run a 5K, do some agility. It's been a while since I've been on the treadmill. I want to wear myself out now that I have a cushy desk job. So okay, from here, gonna go get a knife and a tinderbox. Any logs? Pick up an axe while I'm here and chop a tree as well then. Okay, I'm getting close on weight. This big fishing net, or small fishing net, weighs a lot. I'm gonna sell my dragon mace. I don't need that anymore. Can't remember what I was using it for. 20k? Done. Okay, now I just need the agility potion, which is gonna be over here. Take a jog over there. After this quest, I'm going to use a lot of my AFK time to fish, I think. Although smithing does seem rather nice as well. I've thought a lot about just starting to get fishing knocked out of the way. I only need 2 sets of herbs here. Okay, up to Tree Gnome Village now. I've got plenty of... Oh, gotta hydrate. Got the hydration checkpoint. Stay hydrated. I've got plenty of weight. I forgot I had my Artie cloak on. I remember what I was using the mace now for. I have piety. Couldn't find my water bottle. So, got my tumbler full of water. But trying to stay hydrated nonetheless. Okay. Oh, I am a dumb. I did not buy vials of water when I was in that whatchamacallit, this place, Taverley. I'll teleport to Hosidius and grab some there. I need to. What's the secondary for Toad Flag? Or, duh. I'm getting it right now. Yo, Gabe. Dude, it's so good. It's so much better than my previous job. I'm enjoying it a lot. So, very good. Have been busy, and I think the streams are going to shift back in time just a little bit. I've also been playing a lot of Dota 2, not going to lie. I've been pretty enjoying that quite a bit with some buddies. But I want to get back on there. I just said that because they launched barely. I got the Steam notification for it. But I want to get back on this. Like, as much as I love Dota, and like gaming in general, right? I want to be able to share it with other people. And like gaming with friends is one way of doing that, but it's different when you're able to have a cool account on RuneScape, right? And like make videos that other people enjoy. It goes out and hopefully makes people's day just a little bit better. Um, so, and I like that idea a lot. So I can't, because of how like time works out now though with the baby and the job and whatnot. Finding time to edit is hard. I've got a lot of the next episode edited, and I think I'm just gonna say, hey, like this is what I have, and push it because otherwise it won't come out for a while. I think. Um, but like I wanna stay on top of this account, even if it's slow going, even if it's slow progress. A little bit of progress is a lot. A little bit of progress every day. Ranged or magic equipment to kill a level 3 monkey. Where are we gonna get magic equipment? Varrock. We'll buy some air runes and mind runes. But yeah, dude, thanks for asking, Gabe. I appreciate it. Like I'm doing so good. I'm at a great spot in life right now. I hope you are too. But yeah, it's a cushy job. Um, I worked hard to get there. I worked really hard to get there, but lots and lots of studying, lots of hard work, and it's finally paid off. Okay, I'm good to go to Karamja. Easiest way to get there, probably just Valley Run South. But yeah, I feel like I'm doing pretty good at the new jobs already so far. Um, Able to dive in head first, enjoy the work. I'm showing up early and leaving late, but I'm enjoying it. That's the crazy part. Like, when I was done with school and I got my first couple jobs, I was like, how am I going to do this for the rest of my life? This sucks. How does anyone work a 9 to 5 and not just, I don't know. Like, it's brutal. And I feel for people that have dead end jobs that they get stuck in. Because I was in one for 3 years and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And it's hard. It's hard to motivate yourself to do anything when you're in one of those situations. So I really feel for people who are in jobs that they don't like. Been there, done that. Don't want to go back. Really don't. There's another Steam notification. They're playing Dota 2. The boys are gathering. But tonight, I'm playing RuneScape. I should have fairy ringed. I thought it was this guy I needed to talk to. Labufu. Labubu. But no, it's Tim Frack you. Don't forget to stay hydrated, gamers. True Fidu sent me. Yes, start the quest. You will see, Buana. We'll see. Taiba One-Eye Trio. Let's go get a Karambwan. Now I can start raising cats for death runes too, although I don't really need them. Like I've got the cash stack where I'm not even gonna worry about that. I think after we do Sins of the Father, I'm just gonna go right into construction training. I mean, like, that's been procrastinated for a long time, so I can't really say right into construction, but if I was smart, right, like, if I was playing efficiently, I guess is how I should say it, I would have leveled up construction a long time ago. Same with thieving, I think. But that's okay. We're gaming to have a little bit of fun. We're not just efficiency scaping. We're doing a lot of that, but not just efficiency scaping. Yo, Captain Conway, how are you doing, dude? It's good to see you. Yeah, we're treadmill gaming tonight. It's so good to be back, dude. How are you doing boats? Are you walking while on the boat as well? No. So if I'm on the boat, my character's not moving. That being said, it's really salvaging is so annoying, dude, because if you log out while you're on your boat, it puts you back at your whatchamacallit. It puts you at the steering part of your ship. I'm blanking on the name right now. But it kicks you back there, so if I want to log out and then log back in and do salvaging, I can't get to my salvaging hook without stepping on the treadmill. So, I've done quite a bit of. I'm at 57 now, which is great. We did a little bit of AFK sailing, with salvaging, quite a bit. I went from like 30 something to 57, just doing salvaging. Trying to think what else I did AFK. I did a couple other things, but kind of like boats not being treadmill gaming since it gets you a lazy activity to do. Yeah, it's a nice lazy activity. There's not a lot of lazy activities I can do on this account, so it's a nice break. But hey, Gremlin, thank you, dude, and or dudette. But I appreciate it. I know I keep saying this, but I want to have the next video out soon. I've been pretty busy, so trying to. Yep, we're doing good, but I'm trying to stay on top of it. I want to get the next video out. It's hard to do baby treadmill gaming, video edit, and work a job, and still have time to relax, because I think that that's also important. Having some time to disconnect, and as much as this is fun, and editing is like the end product of editing, I guess, is fun, I still need to take a break from this every now and then. So I've been taking a lot of breaks from that, playing Dota with the boys. They're on right now gaming, but I want to. Thank you. I want to get back to this. I want to hop on the treadmill. I've been missing exercise, and I don't think I ever would have said that before I started this account. It feels different. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, dude. I actually just got ranked like last week. I'm Guardian 2. Is that right? Is it Herald Guardian? No, Crusader. I'm Crusader 2. So Not not a good rank at all, but like I feel like for how long I've been playing. I mean, I say that and I've got like a friggin' 1,000 hours in Dota. But we just like started dipping our toes into ranked. Um, I play 4 or 5 supports. I like supports. Um, but yeah, got 2 buddies who are Archons, and the rest of us are floating around. Um, floating around Crusader. That's the third one, right? Herald, Guardian, Crusader. Yeah. Yeah, I like I've been playing a lot of Caudle. Dude, Caudle is sick. Um love Shadow Shaman, Lich. Yeah. All the good. I think Shadow Shaman and Caudle. Caudle's a recent addition, but I've been playing a lot of Caudle. Um so Fire Strike Ice Giants. Ooh, that's actually sick. Karamjin Rum. What was I doing? There was a. I was doing. I remember what it was now. Actually, I was doing Slayer and got a Fire Giant task and slapped those guys with water. I was so happy with the. You're immortal, dude. I would love any tips that you have. Honestly, I've been thinking about Dota all day today. It was really hard. Like as much as I want to be on the treadmill, I love this account, and I wanted to get exercise, so I opted to play this today. But I've been thinking about Dota all day. But yeah, I'd appreciate it. I love me some dotes. And I want to get better. I want to get on that grind and get better. I've been thinking about like rewatching my replays and getting on that. But dude, I've actually thought about Dota treadmill grind. So you say that jokingly, and I don't know how I would do it though. Like I don't know how I would do the grind. Like I don't know the rules. I don't know how I'd set up the rules. I do troll carry builds with support characters like Winter Wyvern. Dude, that's sick. Um, yeah, I feel like I got to the Dota party pretty late. I always grew up around it, right? Like Warcraft 3 was one of my main games back in the day. Loved the heck out of Warcraft 3 customs. Battle.net for Warcraft 3 was a time to be alive. So I knew about it, right? But I got into League pretty early, like League beta. Loved that. Dota just wasn't accessible. Um, and yeah, it was not accessible. Um, for me when I was like a little kid. Because it wasn't meant for, you know, it was meant for gamers, true gamers. So I played League till about season 3, then just like stopped playing MOBAs, I think, for a bit. I played Heroes of the Storm, picked that up. That was fun, but it's not like that's like a MOBA you play when you want to turn your brain off. Um, Great game. Character design is phenomenal. Cho'Gall is such a like that is the coolest character in a MOBA I have ever seen. Like hands down. Dota's got some cool character designs. League has some cool character designs. Here's a New Earth had some cool character designs, but like Cho'Gall is so cool. It's one character who controls the movement. For anyone who doesn't know, one character controls the movement and has abilities, and a second character is attached to that character and can't move. He's just a spellcaster assassin. They call him a ranged assassin, but he's it's a cool character design. Played that for a while, but like I said, it was always just a casual like turn your brain off MOBA to jam with the boys. Didn't get into Dota until about like 2 years ago, honestly. Dude, Cho'Gall is so fun, and he's so good. Like if you if you do the orb build where you can stun people with the orbs and you can like activate it to make them reverse, it's so good, dude. You can stun people for like so long. We played a raid boss Cho'Gall comp, and we made new accounts just so we would have Cho'Gall specific names. I was usually playing Gall with a friend, and he was, what was his account name? Big Juicy Boy, or yeah, Big Juicy Boys was his account name. So if he was Cho'Gall, our name was Big Nuts. And then if he was playing Cho, we were Big Nuts. And if he was playing Gall, then we were Fem Boys. Because I think my account name was Fem Nuts. Because it takes the first 3 of your name and the last 4 of the second person's name. But yeah, dude, Cho'Gall is so fun. Gamer moment. But yeah, dude, I would love replay coaching. I think like I just don't know as a support like when to rotate and how to rotate. Yeah, there's no point of last hitting. But like as a support in Dota, I don't know when to rotate or how to rotate. I want to learn how to use smokes better and when to deep ward. I want to learn, like, I feel like the reason why our team loses a lot of games is because we drag it out and we don't have, like, we don't do the objectives, right? We don't Roche. Where am I going? DKP. Oh, I should be reading that. But yeah, I want to learn, like, the whole game flow. Because I feel like at low ranks, you just don't. People don't take Roche, and they should. I feel like smokes aren't used often enough. I have a good grasp on like item mechanics and when to build stuff. I think I favor Heaven's Halberd a little too much. But it's a great item. Like I feel like I know a lot about the items, but I don't have the game sense yet. Like I don't know where to be, if that makes sense. Where to be and when to be there. Like I'd love to start ganking rune time, like power runes. And I just like, I don't know, an overall sense of the game flow. Dude, Jim Raynor is cool. Yeah, so I think like last hitting doesn't matter so much, but soaking lanes is still pretty important. Yeah, I don't know if you're on the Discord. I'm Johnny Ponage on Discord or on Steam and on RuneScape and on YouTube. There's one Johnny Ponage and it's me. Yeah. Yeah, competitive Dota can be toxic. It's so I had like I was holding 2 wards in my inventory yesterday. Because we were like pushing and we were trying to high ground and they like we were pushing up to high ground. I just like didn't slap them on like in enemy's jungle and triangle and stuff. And people were like, bro, you got wards in your inventory. Why aren't you putting them down, you retard? And it's like, bro, we're going to push high ground. Chill. I cleared with sentries. I just wasn't putting observers down because we only had 2. So. I think like I think people take unranked Dota too seriously. and rage baiting like that in unranked Dota is it like late night Dota hours. That's what it's like. That's what late night Dota hours is about. Building like crazy Winter Wyvern mid or whatever. Like that's what unranked is for. You just have fun. Cool. On Discord or yo, we got the Freaky Forester. I'll do that. Cool. Lion 1. Lion 1 with the slap build, dude, is so funny. Two-tailed pheasant. Cool. I think I got it. Yes. I just sent you a message back. I'm going to add you as a friend. Cool. I unfortunately have to drop that later, Hosentop. I think once you get all of them, you can start getting XP lamps. So I do want to get them eventually, but I need a higher construction level to store more. Oh, maybe I actually can pick it up, but it doesn't matter. I did not realize because I need the better construction level. My buddy is he's kind of he plays support, but he does janky people as support too, and he's been raving about sniper support for the last like year, dude. He's like, it's great, you build Ags Conda, and it's like, I mean, like you can poke pretty hard in lane, but you don't really have CC for the late game. You have to win early or you don't. Mortar and pestle on a Karambwanji. I need to drop this and clear out some inventory space. Pasty Joger Bone? That's what they called me in high school. Marinated joke bones. Okay. Cook the Karambwan for a poison Karambwan. I burned it. Come on, this guy's slapping me. Let's go get ourselves another Karambwan. Oh. The Shai Kahan? Yeah, thanks, Gremlin. I appreciate it a lot. Keep it real. Hope you have a good one, dude. Oh, serious? Okay, well, I'm gonna go to Lumbridge. Cook this on the range there. I think I can clear out my inventory. I don't think I need the tinderbox anymore. Or the knife. But I don't want to get rid of it just in case. Although I guess both of them are just a trip back to Lumbridge, which isn't that bad. Shiloh Village. Oh, hydration checkpoint. Oh wait, that's not the CKRs where I want to go. I think my treadmill, like, I don't know what happened. I thought my treadmill was in the right spot. But I'm like way to the far right or left of it. I'm at like the edge. I might need to stop it before my 5K and adjust where it's at. I don't know what quests to do after this, honestly. I think I need like 1 or 2 more levels for lunar diplomacy. 1 or 2 more crafting levels for lunar diplomacy. But that would be a good quest to get knocked out of the way. What? Use your tinderbox on the Joker bones and pick the burnt Joker bones up? Okay. I think I can just skip that. Far too agile for me. Here, drink this potion. Use the spear. Now you're kitted out, dude. He's got it. Bro's gonna get his first KC. I don't know why they didn't make this a boss you could fight. Kill a monkey. Monkey corpse. Is this where you make the weird sandwich? Okay. Use the seaweed on your monkey skin to make a seaweed sandwich, yeah. South of CKR. Talk to Tinsei. I know, so I've talked a little bit about what I'm going to do for blacksmithing. And I know I said I was not going to do more water wheels in Motherlode Mine. But I'm definitely thinking about it again. I think I do use water wheels. Just because it's like something I can do. Like I don't think that's the only way I train. I think making the gold ore trips, geez, that smacked. I think doing gold ore on stream one time, carrying all the weight for the gold ore, is content. That's good content right there. But I think for a lot of it, I will use water wheels. Um, but running with that weight is going to be painful. I think I calculated it, and it's like 40 kilos. So with no graceful, it's something like 44 kilos for 20 gold ore, and that's not even a full inventory. Um, with graceful, it's something like 19 kilos for 20 gold ore. And that's a lot. That's a lot of weight. It's not the most I've carried, but doing it for an extended period of time, it's kind of... I got you your Karamjan rum. Yeah, that hits the spot. What? I thought you needed that for the tribal statue repair. I did. I need one more thing. One more thing. I'm thinking. Yes. Seaweed. A seaweed sandwich will do the trick. Then I can come back with you. Seaweed in monkey skin sandwich. Is that really necessary? Yes, essential. I'll be back later. Have you found my seaweed and monkey skin sandwich yet, bro? Haha. Yeah, I have it right here. What? Yes, perfect. You really do not understand how unnecessary that was. Can we go now? I'm not coming. Why? I need one more thing. I need Joger bones. Yes, burnt Joger bones. Burnt Joger bones marinated in Karambwanji. Dude, this guy just like... This is one of the few quests I did read. And this guy just doesn't want to go back. He's just giving you dumb tasks that he doesn't think you'll do. Here you go. Here they are. Ooh, was that delicious? A near lifetime of craving satisfied. Probably best you don't go cooking any karambwanji from now on. They can be a bit volatile. Oh, because we kicked him the poison one. Use the vessel on Tensei. And then go to DKP. Oh, hydration checkpoint. Yeah, it does have really good writing. Like, I think most of the time I don't stop to read it. But it's pretty good most of the time. I thought that person was fashionscaping for a second, and no, they just don't have bottoms. Okay. Tiadechi? Tiadechi? I did your quest. I have solved your Karambwan riddle. Now I can AFK fish if I want. That will be such a good AFK fishing spot. It's like not the most efficient, but it never moves. It's definitely not the most efficient, but it's convenient. And sometimes that wins out. People paid for convenience. People will pay a lot of money for convenience. Things that make life easy. Cool. Next quest on the docket. I don't know what we should do. Does anyone have any suggestions? Fremnik Trials, actually. Hold up. What do I need for that? Um, I think I can get the Liar as a drop. Cool. That's some pretty sweet XP. And most importantly, quest points. 2 of them. Okay. Okay, gonna stop the treadmill and think about quests. I honestly forgot. Oh, I shouldn't be moving. I honestly forgot I was gonna do quests. I was thinking I could just jump right into Sins of the Father, but then I remembered that I don't have Barrow's Gloves yet, and I think Barrow's Gloves are pretty important. I remembered that I got Piety, but forgot that I had not got Barrow's Gloves yet. So, I want Barrow's Gloves because it will make the fight that much easier. I also think the Sins of the Father quest is going to have me load up on weight. I don't. Or sorry, I'm on, not on Sins yet. It's what's the quest? Darkness of Hallowvale. That's what it is. But yeah. Okay, quest experience rewards. What do we want? If I can get experience for Herblore, that's the one I want. But I think I've done pretty much all of them. Zogre Flesh Eaters I have not done. I've also not done the Land of the Goblins, but I can't do that until I can carry the 47 kilos around for Zanuck in whatever quest that is. What is Grim Tales? Oh, yeah, this quest is actually like one I want to do. Rewards. 1 quest point. But 60k woodcutting, 25k agility thieving, 15k herb lore, 10k farming, 5k hit points, and a dwarven helmet. And if I remember right, it's not that hard. 2 Terramin potions, a seed dibber, a watering can, an axe, leather gloves, food, and armor. That's not bad. And I can prayer flick the boss. Can I get the Terramins easy? Do I have those planted? Harlanders, Toadflax, Harlander, Renar. I do not. But I can go kill Chaos Druids for those. Let's do it. Okay, starting the treadmill. Okay. Watering can, axe. Let's go to Lumbridge. Leather gloves. I can get these. No, leather boots are in Lumbridge. Leather gloves have a spawn, though. Are they in Varrock? No, they're Edgeville, right? Edgeville has leather gloves? Yes, south of the bank. So I can get those. I need an axe. And then for food, it says to bring high healing food. So on my way to start this quest, I'm just going to teleport to the one place, the Berthorpe Champions Guild for chotatoes. We're going to get ourselves some chotatoes. Do I need anything else here? No, I'm wasting time. Let's go to Edgeville. Remember to hydrate. I'm listening to some chill music while I'm at work, and this is like one of the playlists I've been listening to. Um, and like the Spotify Smart Shuffle or whatever it is, where it recommends new songs, it's pretty good. Um, it's on Smart Shuffle right now, but yeah, it's been pretty good. I'm impressed with the new Smart Shuffle. Last time I had Spotify Premium, they didn't have that. It's like pretty good. I think honestly, crawling through YouTube for good music, like I think the YouTube algorithm is better at helping me discover music I like than the Spotify one. But if I can just put it on and listen in the background, like I need to put effort into crawling through the YouTube one. I do not for the Spotify one, so that kind of wins out for convenience. I do wish I could. I do wish I had the money to support artists more directly. But every now and then I'll go on Bandcamp and buy a couple albums that I really enjoy. Okay, now I need high healing food. Termin potions. We're gonna go do that first. Let's run up to the tower. I think around. I don't think this quest takes that long. Around like 9:30. 9:30, 10-ish. I'm gonna start. So wait, what is that? An hour? In an hour or so. I'm gonna start my 5K. Go run on the Falador rooftop course for a bit. I think that's the best XP, right? At 60. Unless I have. Sears is good, but Sears will drain my run. From the. Like, I don't think I can stay running on Sears like I can on Falador. I would love to do Sears. I do think it is better XP. But I want to be able to run continuously for the 36 minutes. I'm actually going to be using that Irrit Leaf. I might as well take most of these. And use them for potions while I'm at it. Marintill's too out of the way. Same with Harlander. Harlander's really not that out of the way, though, I don't think. Because I could pick up Chocolate Dust while I'm here in Artie. But I don't know that it's really worth it either. I haven't actually looked at the new potions. I know that there's a couple new potions from sailing that got added, but I can't remember what they do. I know there's like a super fishing potion. Vial of water. Okay, potions. Let's see. Goading potion, I haven't used that, but I want to use it. It would actually be super good on this account. It would be very nice to have. There's a lot of stuff I could do with goading potions. Hemostatic dressing? What is that even from? I don't think I know what that is. Super fishing potion, level 62. Pillar coral and haddock eye. Wait, how hard is that to get? Is that like a new training method for... Because that's not even herbs. I need to look into that. Pillar coral. Super hunter potions too. Yeah, it's from sailing. What's up, blah, 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 blah. Murloc man. How are you? It's good to see you back, dude. Yeah, I know you get them from sailing. I just can't remember. Like, I don't know how they work. There's a plant, right? Like, you get them from... You can plant the coral and get the coral, but, like, how does it... Do they function like seeds? Pillar coral plant. Or are they, like... Come collect these every day at, like, X hour after you've planted them? Can be grown by planting a pillar fragment in a coral nursery. Okay. Yeah, been pretty good. Kind of busy. Got sick. Wife and... I need to close this. There's Terriman. Wife and baby both got sick 2 weeks ago, right after Christmas, right before New Year's. We had family in town. So that kind of sucked. Wife's sister was in town. And wife had COVID. So... And then I was trying so hard not to get sick because I started a new job last week. And I got sick last Sunday. So that was quite the adventure. And then like holidays, were busy with holiday things. But new job is great. Back on the treadmill, which is also great. Things are looking good. So I am doing fantastic. I have a lot of things to be thankful for. I have a lot to be thankful for. And I think that being thankful, it's hard to be thankful when you're in a bad spot. But when you're in a good spot, I think being thankful is the key to being in an extra good spot. I heard a quote once that said, "You're only as happy as you are thankful." And I agree with that quite a bit. Um, I think it's very important to be thankful for what you have. So I try pretty hard to look at the good that I have in life and be thankful for it. Yo, we're getting all the Erit leaves. Leaves? There's a Quarm here too. I kind of want to pick it up. Okay. We were talking about coral. It looks, I think, growth time, yield +4. Yeah, so it functions like other um, seeds, I think. But I don't know where you get the pillar coral fragment from. If it's something I can AFK very easily, Elder Aquanites, okay. Tarnished chests. What are these? Requires 49 sailing to get to, and 54 to loot. It has a chance of teleporting you. Okay. So it's not something I can AFK. But it might be worth looking into either way. Rusty chests, large salvage produce them. I don't think I actually am going to use these Quarms. Maybe I keep them and note them. It looks like most of where you get the fragments, the coral fragments, are combat. You can get them from large salvage. I wonder if they're stackable. Are they stackable? Looks like they are. Stackable, yes. So maybe one thing I need to do soon is invest in a better ship setup. I don't exactly know what the best setup is, but I have the sailing requirement for a sloop and 2 crewmates. So that's what I need to be doing, I think. Currently, it's just me on the salvage hook. But I think that is very obviously not the way I want to be doing things. So. I might not be able to finish this quest tonight. I want to be back on tomorrow, though. So maybe... We'll see, we'll see. These Terramins are getting me, dude. They're getting me. But... Is it a long quest? Okay. says medium on the wiki. But medium quests on a treadmill account are very often not short, not medium. Cadentine, what do I make with that again? Super defense. I can't use that yet. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can finish it tonight. If not, I can keep the stuff in the inventory. Oh, there's a grimy Termin on the ground right there. I dropped that one. There's another one right here. Grimy Termin. Drop. Grimy Termin. There we go. Okay. Now to Falador, right? And then up to Taverley. Wait, I want to keep the Quorum. We're going to note those and put those in the looting bag, because I think I have Quorum in there. Yes, I do. Do I have Avanto in there? I might as well do that as well. I do not. Maybe it's time to make an Avanto stack, though. Oh, I do. I do have noted Avanto. Okay, so those are going in the looting bag. I should have dropped the Guams and kept the higher level herbs. That's fine, though. It was like 1, maybe 2 that I'm missing out on. But okay, I can note the Quarms, Avantos. Make all of these into potions. And then I can go grab Chotatoes. Okay. Hello? There we go. Clear out the inventory a little. I'm gonna go dump stuff in the looting bag. Okay. I do think I have everything for the quest. Except the Chotatoes. So I'm gonna go. Now, please don't PK me in the wildy. For everything. I would be so sad. We'd come back from it, but got 1 mil in the looting bag. That's a 1.7. It's a good chunk of change. Lots of seeds, I think, right? I'll check in a bit. Okay, we're outies. Yeah, snapdragons and cadentine seeds. Something that I can't plant for a while. Okay. Let's get the quest helper going for this quest. Grim Tales. This probably isn't like the most efficient quest point wise, like if I want to rush the 175 quest points. But this is a quest I want to get done for the Herblore XP. It's going to be very nice. Like, get me a level? Not quite. Yeah, well, get me very close to 1k away from 59. I'm at the wrong spot. '60's pretty big. Oh, I should have put the nature runes in the looting bag. That's fine though. So currently I am employed at both jobs. I put in my 2 weeks for the other job today. That does mean I need to get up early to work both jobs. Or at least be at the morning meeting for the other job. But so I'm thinking maybe it's getting pretty late. Maybe I do the 5K now. Go grind out some agility, get a good run in before the night's done. But I'm here in Taverley, so I don't know. I think I go to Fally and grind some agility out, run the 5K. I'm gonna drop one cheesy potato for a hammer so that after I'm done with my 5K, I can pick up a hammer and go park near the water wheels in the Motherlode mine. I think I actually need 2 inventory slots because I need 1 for a pickaxe to get into the Motherlode mine. So let's go do that. I will be A-okay on weight. We'll teleport to Lumbridge. Grab ourselves a pickaxe. Doesn't need to be good because I'm not going to be using the pick. Then go to Fally. Oh, I am also, I don't know that I've talked about this yet, pretty excited for the announcement of leagues, the next leagues. I know it's like way out time-wise, but Sir Brad the Third, what a Chad. Look at that guy. Look at him go. What a guy. I know that Leagues 3 is going to be a ways out, but I have a coworker that's like coworker at the new job, and he's just getting into RuneScape, and we like just started talking about it. and he's like a mid-60s account right now, I think. He's doing an iron for his first account. We'll see if Red Prism breaks him or not. But yeah, we'll see. Okay. Time to start the 5K. Gonna be running for 36 minutes starting now. And get some agility done while I'm at it. I think it's about 18K for a half hour, or for a 5K of running. 18K XP for 36 minutes. Which is not great, ideally. Not ideal. At all. But gets us some exercise. I might as well be doing agility while I'm running, because I want the exercise anyway. Thanks, Murloc man. You have a good one too. Thanks for stopping in. I'll be back on tomorrow too. I don't think I'll run another 5K tomorrow, but I want to run one Thursday, I think. I need to change the music. Get some running stuff on. I don't think, if you would have told me a year ago that I would grow to hate agility even more, don't think I would have believed you. But man, agility is freaking slow. Oh, the other thing about agility, I was in the Motherlode mine, and there's a bike. You can, like, in the game, you can sit on the bike, and you pedal the bike, and you get like agility XP an hour, and it drains your running. And the other day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go park on that. And as soon as I got on it, I was like, no, this is cheating on the account. My character is clearly moving on that bike. And I have not been back. Yeah, agility is what will make me good at cardio. That's for sure. Which, like, is a blessing and a curse, right? Like, I now have come to appreciate agility because of that. I'm just leaving that token on the ground. Mark of Grace is staying on the ground. It's a trap. For now, it's a trap. When I can make stams, sure, whatever. But for now, they're a trap. But yeah, anyway, going back to agility. I really appreciate it for the fact that it gets me cardio. But hate it for how slow and painful it is. It's so painful. Yep. Yep. Not doing exercise is easy, but doing easy stuff never well, there's a quote about being in your, one second, let me think of what it is. Growth never comes while you're in your comfort zone. Something along those lines. And I agree with that. Look at us, we're already 5 minutes in. Statsby, I don't know if you're up for it, but this weekend I might be down for some chambers. Fortunately, like if I want to stream and make progress on this account, I don't know that I'll be able to do it during the week. Maybe Fridays. I guess Friday's the weekend, right? But oh, you can get multiple marks of grace spawn? That's interesting to know. I thought one mark of grace would block the others, but there's two on the ground. I did not stretch before this run. I really should have, especially considering how long it's been. I think I was only on the treadmill once in the last 2 weeks. So, it's been a bit. Now, hopefully, I'm back in a routine. It'll be more normal, though. I've noticed the effects of not exercising for a while, so. Does more for my mental than I thought it would. Yo, Oss, what's up? We're at 9 minutes right now. Gonna do a 5K tonight. So 36 minutes because we're at 5 miles an hour. Slightly over 36. That's what I shoot for. So it's been a bit since I've been back on the treadmill. Wanted to get a good run in. thought I'd wind the stream down with a solid 5K and doing some agility. Also, welcome in. Not sure if I've talked with you before, but if I have, I'm sorry. There's a lot of people that I get a chat with, so. But yeah, dude, we're doing good. Like, coming along. Count is coming along. Not as fast as I would like. Life has been been pretty busy. So. Yo! Mitz, what's up? Thank you for the raid, dude. That is like super loud on my end. I hope it's not that loud for you guys. Welcome in, guys. We're doing good. We're doing a 5K. We're back on the treadmill. Thank you, C3. I appreciate it. Back on the treadmill. Doing some agility. We're 10 minutes into our 5K out of 36 minutes. Hey, Knife. But yeah, we're doing good. Wanted to get back on the real life agility grind. Stay on that exercise. Now that I have a cushy desk job, I need to stay on top of the exercise a little bit more, especially the cardio. So figured I'd do some today, and I wanna get back on the normal schedule now that holidays are over. Dude, new job is so good. It's like phenomenal compared to my last one. The people are cool. Everyone's like pretty similar age. Like I think probably the oldest person I work with is like mid to late 30s. Maybe early 40s. But so I actually, with the old job, put in my 2 weeks today. I don't know, I like wanted to double dip and do 2 jobs at once, but I just feel like I'm lying, honestly. And I want to be honest. I want to do everything I say I will do. Hey, Keaton. Most amount of steps, I'm not sure. But I think longest session as far as distance has been like 13 miles. Today we're at 4.6 right now. Which is quite a bit less than usual. Yeah, the problem too is like they just started asking to do like the other job was super not stressful. And there wasn't a ton of work, but when there was work, I was pretty busy. And they just started wanting to have meetings during the week again, and like it just would have been too hard to juggle both. And I didn't want to screw up my new job because I enjoy it so much. Yeah, dude, Keaton, it's so fun. This account is so fun. It's crazy. It's insane. But it's so fun. I used to hate running, and since I started this account, I've grown a great appreciation for it. Never getting caught in a zombie outbreak. I hope not, but it's honestly been a bit since I've been back on the treadmill. Maybe I need to stop talking. I'm losing my breath. But I want to get back on top of it. Holidays were busy, and I got sick last week. So yeah. Prepping for the zombie apocalypse here by playing RuneScape on a treadmill. Yeah, breathing is important. What's up, Andy? But yeah, the account I wrote a plugin for. If I'm running in game, it speeds up the treadmill. Let me show you real quick. I'll stop my timer. Start at 14 minutes. But if I toggle run in game, it slows down my treadmill for me automatically. Gonna get a drink while I'm at it. Come on. this tumbler's breaking. And the lid doesn't stay open. But yeah, that's the premise for the account. Anytime I'm moving in game, I have to be moving on the treadmill. Gonna start the timer up. And then any weight I carry in game, I have to carry as well. Yeah, impromptu hydration checkpoint. We didn't hit enough of those earlier. But yeah, agility is awful on a treadmill account. Surprise. I think it's about per mile. Let's see. If I run a 3K, it's about 6K XP per mile I'm running while I'm at Falador. It's probably better at other courses, of course, but at this level, I think this is the only rooftop course. Well, the best rooftop course where I can stay running the whole time. Because I think Sears will drain my run energy from the start. Like, after you hop off the last building, running back to the start drains a lot of run. Man, I can tell it's been a bit since I've been on. I can't keep talking and running. We're at 15 minutes, almost 16. I usually have a nice water bottle, but couldn't find it. Was already late to the stream today. So just filled up my tumbler. Grabbed a seltzer water. And said, let's go. But yeah. Been loving the dude, it's pretty crazy. I don't know if my editing is good enough, honestly. But I enjoy making the content. I enjoy making people laugh. Hopefully have one good chuckle during their day. If I can pull people away from their worries at least for 1 minute, then I've added good to the world. I've created shareholder value. You're welcome, YouTube. Progress on the next edit. Dude, it's so slow. Like, I was talking about this earlier on stream, but if I want to... Bossing run's miserable with the weight aspect. I think it'll depend. 1 second, I'll get to your question, Keith. So, progress on the next edit. If I want a break from streaming, like as much as I love streaming and running on the treadmill and playing RuneScape while I'm doing it, I do still need a break from it. And editing isn't really a break. Editing is like the homework. But having a kid and a full-time job, and then trying to do streaming and editing is a lot. So if I want a break from RuneScape and streaming, then I can't edit. So, and I only have like a limited amount of time every day. So it's coming along, but it's really slow. That being said, I have like 15 minutes done, and I've thought about just like calling it there and sending it and saying, hey, look, I know this is kind of like a weird place to stop with the video, but this is where I'm at, and I want to give you guys something to watch. As far as bossing runs, I haven't done a ton with weight. I've done test runs of Corrupted Gauntlet, Tombs of Masket, and Chambers of Zarek. But none of them have been with weight. As far as weight goes, though, I think I'll only have about 4 kilos of weight when all is said and done. I have a plan for a melee and ranged magic setup that won't weigh that much. And then if I can get to bruise for Herblore, then food won't weigh that much. I have yet to test that setup, but I think it'll be pretty good. Bofa and Blue, like Full Crystal with Bofa, and then Blue Moon are part of the setup. So I think it'll be, like, it's not stellar by any means. But it's a decent setup that weighs not very much. The Blue Moon will be like a hybrid melee magic set. Because it gives a little bit of strength bonus. Not a ton. But it's better than not bringing in melee gear. And most melee gear just weighs so much. Like Oathplate body, I think is like 9 kilos. And that's just not feasible. As much as I love this game and love this account idea, I don't want to kill my knees. It's not worth it. I'm dedicated to this account, but not that dedicated, dude. 530 miles dedicated, but not full Oathplate running dedicated. And thanks, Conway. I do appreciate it. I do feel like my editing has gotten a little better. And I want to learn and make it better. And I'm learning with everything I do. So. We're at 21 minutes. $15 more to go. Okay, 1 second. Let me slow the treadmill down. I want another water break. Stop my clock. Okay, back at it. Oh man, that sucks. My family has bad knees. It's like I was really worried about that while I started this account. Especially because I did some chambers with, like, on stream with some buddies from stream, like some people I'd met through the stream, and goofed up my knee. And I thought I had just destroyed it. I had to take a good long break for it to get back to normal. But I was going, like, hard on this account. I was going, like, 13 miles a day, 6 days a week. I was just, like, locked in. That was kind of my wake-up call that maybe I need to tone things back a little. So, since then, I've definitely cut back. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that sucks. I definitely had trouble walking after I messed mine up, but I don't think it was that bad. Like, it hurt to walk, but I could walk. I'm glad I didn't mess it up too bad. 24 minutes. Let's go. 2/3 of the way there. Meniscus. The cartilage cushion between my knee and kneecap. It flipped inside out? What? That's possible? That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, mine was from... It's like a ring? Oh, okay. But even then, like... I'm trying to picture it. I'll look up a picture after this, but... Yeah, that's gnarly. Like a sliced inner tube kind of deal? So is that how it, like, turned inside out? Trying to think of how to describe it. Did you end up getting it fixed though? Like, what's the resolution to that story? Does that heal on its own? Do you have to get surgery? My playlist is looping. Let me fix that. My playlist of songs that are about running is not very long. I need to add more. Outer area was the inner area. Oh, okay. So like it like 180'd. Had to use crutches and still wear a brace. Dude, that's gnarly. Hurts often when I'm up. No surgery. Yeah, that's good. That would suck. Glad you're feeling better. Sorry that you're not feeling fandiddly-tastic. But I am glad you're feeling better, dude. Normally, this is the part where I would say, you know what you should try? A treadmill account. But I don't know that I'll recommend that to you. Gets you healthy, but I don't think it's great on the knees. Swimming, though. That was my go-to exercise before this account was made. And swimming's easy on the joints. Yeah, swimming's great. I used to swim, like, I would do like a half mile a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but swimming's so much easier than running, or so much harder than running. It takes a lot longer. So much more resistance. So I do like 30 minutes of swimming, more than that, or sorry, less than that. But swimming distance is tough. But I was just constricted by time. I used to do, before I started my current job, I would do all the cooking. So I would go later in the day, swim, come home and make dinner before the wife got home. So I didn't have a ton of time just because of that, but I did want to stay on top of consistent exercise. Swimming is such good cardio. 10x harder. Okay. Yeah, I was on the swim team in high school. Loved it. Just did it for fun. Was never competitive. Like, I was on the team, but I wasn't ever, you know, one of the top swimmers, but kept me healthy. Met some good friends through swim. Yeah, you have to control your breathing way more. Um, that's why I hated running, was because I felt like swimming was a structured way to control my breathing. And when I switched over to running, there was no structure for it. So it was easier for me to control my breathing while I was swimming, because you're kind of forced to. I never learned to control my breathing while I was running. So, just never did it. But now I'm regretting that I didn't do like cross country during high school. I would have had such a better advantage going into this account. But nah, my fat butt couldn't do like half a mile running when I started this. Dude, I wish I grew up coastal. I love the beach. I'm near the mountains, but I think I'd much rather be near the beach. 6 more minutes. Okay. Dude, I feel so good. It feels so good to be back on this treadmill. Like, I know why I stop, right? There's always like a mental barrier to get yourself back doing the healthy thing or the hard thing. But once you get going, this is how editing for me is too. There's a barrier to entry, right? Like your brain just doesn't want to do it. At least mine. Don't want to do it. But as soon as I start, I'm like, why did I put this off again? I think most hard things in life are like that. Like we were talking about earlier, Conway. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zones. Awful to start. Once you're in the zone, it's the best feeling. Yep. Just feels good. What's my heart rate at? 169. Hey, let's go. Couldn't have planned that better. The suffering of being disciplined or the suffering of being disappointed. Yeah, I like that. You want the pain of discipline or the pain of regret? There's a little like guy on Instagram that does like motivational songs, and that's one of his lines. That's definitely got me back to editing a couple times. I've like opened up my phone, scrolled on social media, seen one of his things, and been like, all right, you know what? I need to stop being lazy. Pain is progress. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the times that's true. Or the opposite, right? Like I think I like the opposite. Progress is painful. Got me through a lot of working out. Yeah. I need to do more weight training. More leg days. By like like resistance training leg days. And core. I don't care so much about arms. But if I want to stay on top of running, I think I need to do some more of that. I've been saying that for a while, but maybe I'll get to it one day. That's not super high on my priority list. But I should just do a little bit a day, shouldn't I? One more minute. And we're good to do a cool down. Go take a shower, get some food. Although I'm not really hungry. I had so much food today. Should probably eat something, like a little bit of protein, and get something to drink. But maybe I'll do a protein shake. I do a lot of core. Many sit-ups as possible. 400. Dude, the six-pack's in the fridge, right? Like, getting cold. Good for you, dude. That's gnarly. Honestly, like, I think there's a very toxic, like, body image problem that, like, even guys have, right? Like, the people who are, like, in movies will, like, do fasts for, like, 3 days before they're filming. Like, food and water. And just get crazy dehydrated. Strongman build. Nice. Dude, I'm freaking a twig. It was hard for me to gain weight in high school. I never weighed enough to even donate blood. It's just been hard for me to keep weight on. I'm sure as I'm getting older, though, and my metabolism slows down. Yeah, that's 36. We're done. I'll need to stay on top of the cardio, but yeah. And that's, like, hard, right? Like, because people judge you based on their experience. And they're like, oh, well, why don't you just do this? And it's like, bro, well, why didn't I think of that, right? Like, if it was that easy, I would have done it. But, like, everyone's so different. And I understand, like, you have to judge life off your own experiences. But, like, it creates a twisted view. Yeah, being too light to donate blood. I was like 120 and 5'9" at, like, my like, heaviest. They wouldn't let me donate blood, so. Dude, I did. I freaking, like, I would go for lunch, right? And lunch for me would be half a gallon of soda and half of a Little Caesars pizza. And then after I was done with school, I would get another half gallon of soda. And that's just like a one-way ticket to diabetes town. I don't know how I don't have it. Diabetes. But, like, I was just all carbs. And that was my senior year when I had stopped doing swim team. So I was just, like, going for it. And I just couldn't keep the weight on. Don't know why, but yeah. All right, gamers. Statsby, you're still around. I think if you're on over the weekend, I might be down to do some chambers. So I'll give you a shout out. I'll message you on Discord or something. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, Christmas weight is a thing. Building muscle mass is a good idea to ensure your hormonal health, though. Yeah, I do need to work on that. So maybe I'll do that before I hop in the shower, before I get too lazy. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for coming in. It's always fun to talk. I'll be back on tomorrow. Probably won't run a 5K, but get some quests done. Work towards those Bears gloves. I will see y'all later. If I can find OBS. See you, game.